Turn that frown around, bright side vibes bouncing all around. Hopes bursting out, laughter everywhere. Packed with pure joy, we're taking you there. Light mode, wonder we bring. Good times forever, hear us sing. Feel the beat. Flip your feet.
Time to flip your feed. I love it. 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 You know, you ever get that shameless plug-in when you're having a conversation with someone? Like, I haven't gotten used to yet to being able to tell people, oh, I've got a podcast. You know, it still feels weird coming out of my mouth. And like, I was in a group of people that they have no interest, but somehow the conversation always comes around to it. And they're like, wait, you have a podcast? And then Jason pulls out his phone. He's like, I got to play the theme song for you. So he starts playing the theme song. So I have to explain what the podcast. Anywho, welcome in, everybody. Episode 18 of the LightMode Podcast. This episode is themed peace, which we could all use a little bit of today. Literally, our prayer a second ago leading this thing was, God help us, unironically. We are so happy that you're here joining us today. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. We love and respect all of you that follow, especially for those of you that hit that subscribe button, smack that like button, and smizzack that notification bell, extra smacked. My name's John. I am the mouth of the South. For some reason, I keep finding myself in situations where I just can't stop talking, and I have to keep talking. And if you were to ask me, do you like talking? I would probably say, no, I don't like talking. I want to be quiet by myself by the riverside, drinking some coffee in the mountains somewhere. But no, I keep getting put in situations where I've got to sell, or I've got to talk, or I've got to teach. It's almost like God's trying to do something with me and break me of this. Like, hey, John, why don't you start a podcast? You won't shut up the entire time. And then you got people telling you, hey, John, you should shut up and let everybody else talk. And you know what? That's my life. God help us.
No. That sounded a little bit too real.
Yeah, we're getting real tonight. Anyway, father, husband, lover of Jesus, lover of all things nerd culture, and internet and social media, and just excited and happy and enthralled every single week that I have these two lovely individuals suckered into doing this thing with me. And I could not do it without them. Katelyn.
Lord help us.
Peyton.
This person right here.
It's the mouth of the South.
Hello,
Introduce
everybody.
thyself.
My name is Katelyn. I am a beauty guru, mother of 2 boys, have a loving husband, lover of Jesus, and I am always looking forward to Thursdays so I can exercise my cheek muscles and smile for like the next hour and a half. And like you, John, like you said, like today I found myself at the baseball field. And I was like, yeah, sorry, guys, I gotta leave. I gotta film a podcast. Like, oh, yeah, no, I'm gonna go do a podcast. Sorry, you guys, I cannot do that on Thursday. I have a podcast to film. So,
it makes you feel pretentious a little bit, right? Like, I have a podcast. Whoa!
It's like, oh, my friend John, the co-host of the podcast I'm on? Yeah.
Just dropping heaters.
So if y'all, the amount of times that we say podcast tonight, drop in the chat. Go ahead. Just go ahead.
I'm not doing a counter again. That was a bear. That was Matt's disappearing act. I'm sitting there like, I gotta change the digit. I gotta change the digit again. I gotta change it again.
That's my bad.
Speaking of.
Well, I'm Matt. I am a husband, father, and Christ follower, and apparently someone who doesn't subscribe to a good enough internet plan because I keep freezing, and
you need that.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Internet.
I need something, but I've had like 3 sets of dudes digging in my yard over the past few months, like laying some other kind of internet or fiber line, and I don't know which one is the best.
Send an episode of the podcast that you go in and out and say, hey, can you fix this? If you can like, you rep our brand or something, like, we'll be happy to promote you in our live.
Here's the real idea, okay? Y'all blow this podcast up. Let us get, 100,000 followers so that we can start doing this thing full time. We'll just move Katelyn and her family down to Florida, and we'll do it live in person and have a studio. And then we won't have to worry about the internet connection. How about that?
I like that.
Wow.
Wow. Little Owen Wilson.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, I should just start like trying them. I should just get like the free trial from like every single one all at once and just see,
Compare them
just
side by side.
put them all to the test. Yeah, because I've got like T-Mobile. I get daily like letters in the mail from T-Mobile.
They know that you're having an issue.
They're probably the ones causing the issue, honestly.
And then you end up finding out it's actually your computer. It's not the internet at all.
I just built this thing 2 years ago. It can't be outdated already.
That's the beauty of PC. It's outdated the minute you buy it.
Yeah, that's true.
Not even build it. The minute you buy the components, it's now out of date.
That's true. It's already
You
archaic.
should have seen my face when I was like, I downloaded TurboTax this past week, and I went to
death
go
and
install it
taxes.
because my husband didn't want me to do the online version. I installed. I was like, oh, sorry, you need to update your computer. I go to update my computer. I'm sorry, your computer's not compatible with this. And I'm like, well, how the crap am I supposed to figure out how to make it compatible? Because this was built like 7 years ago. Like, what am I going to have to do? Luckily, it was only a couple clicks, lots of clicks, and a whole day and a half later, I was finally able to do my taxes.
Do you guys do banking online?
Yeah.
Me? I do.
I know Zach's got his little things, but like,
Make
if you
it make
do
sense, John.
it's the same security. It's not any different.
I know, John. I know, because we submitted it online after the fact that we did it locally. So I'm like,
I did mine all through the website.
if people want it, they're gonna get it. Anyways.
I ain't got nothing for people to steal anyway. So like, you want to steal my payment
Amen.
to the federal government? Go ahead.
You want to steal my bills? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Matt, stop it, Matt. I rebuke this in the name of Jesus.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on.
Well, while Matt is digitizing himself into Minecraft, let me try to refresh his camera feed here. Maybe this will help. But
Can you at least hear me?
oh yeah,
Yes,
we can
I can
absolutely hear you. You just can't
Well, that's
see
good.
the lovely mustache, But
That's good.
We'll see.
Maybe this year I will send my tax dollars to a better internet service provider. Surely the government will be okay with that.
Well, speaking of weird conversations, as far as like the podcast is concerned, I'm sitting there on Sunday, getting ready to do devotion before worship, and out of the corner of my ear, man, I can't talk tonight. Out of the corner of my ear to the side, I hear two women on our worship team talking. And they're talking about jewelry and this, that, and the other. So I'm kind of ignoring it. And all of a sudden it goes, well, this is a Bomb Party exclusive. And then this one I got it was part of this collection. I was just like, well, I can't escape this stuff. What's going on? And so they keep going on. I was like, well, if you guys ever want the hookup with Bomb Party, I happen to know a pretty popular rep who could probably hunt something down for you. If you ever want to check her out, I'd be happy to give her information. She's my podcast host, Katelyn.
Oh my gosh, I love that so
So
much.
if you're into jewelry, here's a plug for Katelyn's TikTok live feeds. Not only does she do makeup and crazy stuff like that, she's also a Bomb Party rep and sells. The best way I can explain it for dudes, it's like Pokemon for girls. They got to collect them all. Like they have collections, and I've watched enough of it now to be like, I don't get it, but I get it at the same time. Like I understand the wanting to have. I gotta have them all. Gotta catch
want to
them
have them
all.
all. It's have the chance to get the diamond, and then you also, it's like it's the perfect thing for indecisive people. That's like when it gets out of their comfort zone, but they can't make up their mind. Well, let fate do that for you.
Ooh.
Plus, you get to see Katelyn make a mess with his Kanos. I don't understand that part either. But
It's been a while since I've done one of those. I
all
did
over
a
the
kid
place.
Kano the other day.
Confetti
I
cannons.
have shout out to my biggest fan in California, Miss Skylar. She's 3.
Okay.
And she she tells her mom she now drinks water out of like a fancy glass because Zach brings me ice cream in a fancy glass.
A fancy glass.
A fancy glass. And so she also puts on lipstick and says, Mom, I'm being like my best friend Katelyn today. So she's my biggest fan out in California, and she's like this most adorable little 3-year-old, and her mom sends me little videos of her.
That's awesome. What's her name again?
That's sweet.
Skylar.
Hi, Skylar. If you ever happen to watch this, we'll try to keep it cool for you. Just for you.
I
Matt
look
with
like a
his...
Minecraft character right now. So I probably look more familiar.
Well, anyway, thank you again, everybody, for coming in tonight. The episode this week is themed peace. I don't know about you guys, but I seem like I keep saying this. I struggled a bit trying to find a creator that fit this theme. I don't know who the crazy dude was that created the list that we're going off of. Somebody should probably go back in time and give him a swift kick in the rear. But, whatever. We're going with it, and we're going to see it through the end, man. I swear. If you don't know much about us, if this happens to be your first episode, our entire purpose here is to share content creators that brighten your day, that encourage you, that uplift you, that you're comfortable watching with your family, that inspire you, that make you cry, make you laugh, whatever. It's all about flipping your feed, which the camera always messes me up. It's up there. Flip your feed. And so you're not doom scrolling, but you're hope scrolling. That's our entire purpose here. If you like what you see or you don't like, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button anyway and smack the notification bell. We're also available on audio platforms for podcasting, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts. If you don't want to see my lovely face, and why, I don't understand why you wouldn't, but maybe it's Katelyn that scares you. I don't know. She's scary to me sometimes too. It's like, it's Katelyn. It's, hey, there you are. But anyway, rude. I digress. Rude. Matt, how's your week been, bud?
My week, it has been a week of all time.
Well, you just came off a crazy trip, didn't you?
Yeah, man. I am still recovering from Powwow 2026. For those of you who don't know what Powwow is, it's basically like a huge camp out every year. That's part of the Royal Rangers program. So I guess Royal Rangers, if you don't know what that is, it's essentially like our church denomination's kind of like version of Boy Scouts, I guess.
That's a good.
But it's honestly 10 times better. It's really like a discipleship and training program for boys as they like grow up into teenage years, and I think some of them even as teenagers stay in Royal Rangers instead of like going to like a youth group or whatever. But it's a really awesome. I mean, I grew up going to Royal Rangers, and really it's just like learning different survival skills to life skills, learning how to tie knots and how to handle a knife safely, to learning how to camp out and
that cut and chop
just be
card.
responsible. I mean, I still remember like the Royal Ranger code. Like I remember all of it, man. Like it was we rehearsed like these things, like what a Royal Ranger should be, and what basically you as a man should be, and everything from polite and courteous and kind and all that stuff. So it's super cool. But Powwow it's typically like a 2-day camping trip. But we extended this year because we've got a group of young men and older men that just love adventure. And so we decided to hit up on Thursday morning, and came back Sunday afternoon. So it was a full trip with a lot of testosterone, a lot of
body odor.
Yeah, a lot of things. Yeah. a lot of energy, a lot of like 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old boy energy. Just it's a lot, but it was a good time. It was
yelling and having a great time.
Yeah.
Do you guys do like Pinewood Derby? Because our
that's next. That's coming up.
We just did Pinewood Derby, so I think they do our powwow a little bit later.
Okay.
We just did Pinewood Derby.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
You got to do powwow this early down here, because powwow in the summer would be murder.
I can only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah, but I took two of my older kids. So Avery, he's 11, and Everett is 7. So for Everett especially, like I wanted to make sure like I was there, for their first. It was their first powwow. And the cool thing was there was a lot of dads on that trip, so it was a good time. Not just hanging out with all the kids, but there was a lot of just good guys that we got to bond with and just live life with and suffer together. Waiting in line for the camp porta potty or shower, or getting the worst night's sleep on like the rocky, like root laden ground. So
yep,
we're sharing energy drinks in the back corner of the campsite. Like,
that's for the young dads, not the old dads.
No, the older dads, they're chewing on dirt, coffee, and it was great.
Nice. So have you recovered from that?
Not at all.
Still
Not
trying
at
to catch up
all.
on sleep?
Yeah, I feel like sleep it's been fun this week. I think all of our boys, well, our younger boys they've been having a rougher time, through the night this week for whatever reason. So I don't know what it is, but I know I'm feeling it. And my wife, we're both feeling it. So I look tired. I look rough looking at myself right now.
Well, I would say
But
like they don't go to normal. They're homeschooled, right?
yep.
Okay, yeah. So I was gonna say like if they went to school, it could be the
Oh,
end
it'd
of the
be
year jitters that
oof.
It starts about this time of year. They know it's
It
the
could
end
be
coming,
they
but
because even though they're homeschooled, they know it's coming. So maybe that's part of it.
it could be.
Yeah.
So you were in Rangers when you were a kid?
Oh, dude, I should pull out my old. Actually, I have my cut and chop card. Look at that.
Look at that, still sitting on the desk. Look at
That's
that.
that's from probably 2002, man.
Wow.
So I was Ranger of the Year in our yeah, I don't know, or the state of Florida. I don't know what it was. But I was Ranger of the Year back when I was like 7 or 8. So
When I was
was
that
pretty good.
age, we were at a different denomination. We were at Church of God instead of Assembly of
Yep.
God. So they had something called like Pioneer Kids or something. I don't know what it was
Yeah.
called,
Okay. Yep.
but I had one experience with the Royal Rangers though. My good friend invited me to go to his church, and it ruined
Uh-huh.
me, unfortunately, because
Yeah.
it was in Massachusetts, and it was at an Assembly's God church there, but it was like winter time, so you couldn't really do anything
Ooh.
outside. So they brought us all up into this room and turned the lights off, and they played a game where you got to steal your sock. Like you got to
Oh.
steal somebody's sock.
Oh
And
my
Oh
it
no.
like traumatized me. Like I didn't know these people. I got people chasing me around a room
Oh
in
no.
the dark trying to steal my sock, and I was like, dude, I am never coming back to this ever again. Now, I just had to
Church.
get that out there. Yeah, it's just weird church people trying to steal my sock from the dark.
John's first church hurt. Oh,
But
no.
I don't want to taint the Royal Rangers because it's actually a really good organization. It does. My son was part of Rangers. My experience with powwow at our church in Virginia was I got to participate and do like their worship on one of their
That's
powwow
cool.
events. Still not the type of guy that's going to sleep in a tent with a bunch of sweaty,
Yeah.
smelly kids. I digress, but it is a great organization.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who leads and does that because
Honestly,
that is service.
dude.
Like kids pastors, kids ministry, Wednesday night
Yeah.
ministry, Pioneer, kid, AG girls or whatever. Like you guys are the real heroes. Shout out to
Yeah,
anybody
dude.
that serves in kids ministry because us
Absolutely.
older parents, like I ain't got the energy for it, and the Lord has called others to that, and I'm thankful
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, honestly, I had a great like kind of just time of reflection there because actually three of the guys that were with us, one of them was with us the whole time, were my commanders when I was a kid. So literally,
wow.
literally 20 years ago, and they came out this time, and we're hanging out with all the young kids and us, and one of them, Commander Danny, man, he was, I don't know, I just had this moment of like realization, like 20 years ago. He's retired now, but I was talking to him like you were literally working a full-time job, like, and you decided to take time out of your schedule, like take time off work to come and camp out with a bunch of just random kids that like you have no like personal connection to, like you're not related to any of us, but you had such a passion to disciple and help like just raise us up in the way we should live. And like I was just like tearing up, like we were both like crying together around this campfire. It was a mess, man. But it was just like I don't know. It kind of hit me like to take time out of your busy life to spend a few days just out in the woods with some kids, just helping train them life skills and maybe be a dad to some kids that don't have that in their life at all. Like I was just thanking him because it's so impactful, and it was just cool to like kind of relive some of those moments for me being a kid. Like I went to powwow at that same campground, so like I was just like
Wow.
reliving it all with the guys who like were there when I was a kid. So it was crazy.
That's cool.
So
Yeah, that's very cool. It's definitely you have more experience with it than I do. I look at it and say I thank you to the youth leaders and the kids leaders that do that because they're literally the only thing standing between like discipleship and mentoring and Lord of the Flies. You know, like,
yes, that's very true. That's very true.
Boys together in the woods, it digresses real quick.
Devolve quickly. Yeah.
I mean, at this podcast, we always like to say, as Matt has done in the past, we like to shoot kids in the woods with airsoft guns.
Oh my gosh.
and parental approval.
Katelyn's about to be on another jury duty panel.
Yeah, speaking of, how was your week, Katelyn?
Oh, it's been a week. I'm exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm wearing myself thin. But, it's like I literally wrote a devotional about this. Where, have you guys ever, like, nothing in your life has changed, but you feel like everything's changed? And it's almost like the weight of everything feels heavier than it did. But if you really sit back and think, you do the same thing, you wake up at the same time, you like nothing's changed. It's just like the weight changed. And that's kind of how it's like felt for me lately. But I spent some quality time with God, and I wrote a devotional about it. And it, like, the whole new wineskin song was played on Sunday, and it kind of spoke to me. So I resolved that. And ironically, I don't feel that weight and heaviness anymore, even though, again, my life hasn't changed. The results are the same. But I'm not the one carrying that burden. So that's there's a little bright side moment for you there, John. That it's just been a lot. It's when it rains, it pours. Oh, and later on, I do have a bright side moment. Thought of one. I will save that for later. I'm going to make you do it right now like you did last week. Okay, let's do it.
Right now. Let's do it right now.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
You want to do it right now? We can do it right now.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
All right, let's do it
She's
right
ready.
now.
She's ready.
She's primed and ready, and here we go.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the Bright Side Moment with me, where we find all of the little treasure moments, the brightness in every day, and some of the most darkest, frustrating, anger-filled times of our lives. I assure you, there's always something bright that you can find. We can either choose to look at the dark, frustrating moments, or we can find the bright in it and focus on that perspective. And if you do it enough times, you will become that annoying person like me that says to a friend, but I promise you, but what about this? Or it's better over here. So I promise you, like, you can find the bright side moment. So one of the things that I would like to dedicate this bright side moment to is my husband. Because our alternator went out on our car a couple weeks ago. And it was just, we took it because we thought it was under warranty. And because we paid some extra special stuff for a special insurance when we got the car. And then we took it there with the like a extra thing under the hood of the car just so we didn't have to get it towed from our house to the Chevy dealership.
Okay.
Got it there. Oh, by the way, we want to charge you a $275 fee just to diagnose it.
Yeah, of course they do.
Even though they already replaced the alternator before. But just to be sure. And then, by the way, it's not covered under insurance anymore. And I'm like, of course it's not. Of course it's not. And so we brought it back home. And thank the good Lord, my husband used to work at Jiffy Lube way, 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 way back in the day. And so working my little side gig hustle, I was able to purchase the alternator, and my husband successfully, with the help of my ring light that I'm using right now, was able to replace the alternator in our car. So
right
$500 later, he did it. Shout out to him. So he turned something bright out of something very dark. And what's funny is my son Jackson was like, I didn't know he said this, but Zach came up to me and said, "Daddy, I don't know if girls like guys that work on cars."
Okay.
And Zach's like, "Why?" He said, "Because mommy's not like smiling and super happy that you're outside working on the car right now." And so I was like, "Huh?" I was like, "I'm working over here. Okay." So then I made sure that when Zach was done, he said it all worked out. I went and kissed him all over the face, and I said, "This is I love a man that can work on a car." And Jackson looked over, and he smiled. So, ladies, make sure your
later on,
kids
Zach
see.
like fist bumps Jackson. Yeah, right on, bud.
Ladies,
Way to go, dude.
make sure you show your kids that your husband does a good job in front of them, so they know, you know, they get that little kudos. Like they can go fist bump each other when you walk away. So, but that was my bright side moment this week. So if you guys have a bright side moment, please don't hesitate to tag us and say #bright side moment, so we can maybe highlight your moment on the podcast one day.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Katelyn, and that's been. See, it's not so much fun when you get just put on the spot. It's like, okay.
I love the whole put on the spot thing, but on a not so bright side moment for somebody else, I had jury duty today.
You said duty.
So someone in
know,
the
I'm
court
12.
system is not such a happy camper today because they got convicted of 2 not so good charges. So
So the glove must have fit. You guys don't know. Old stamp again.
The boot. If the boot fits.
You guys probably weren't even born during the O.J. Simpson trial, were you?
Oh, got you.
It's a very famous line.
didn't think about
If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Because there was this glove, and it, they did this whole thing like it didn't fit his hand, and how could he have been the killer? Anyway, sorry.
But I was educated on a lot of things on circumstantial evidence or possession, well, what it means, the definition, the court's definition of being in possession of something. So I learned a lot of things today. And then it's very hard being an empathetic person as a juror.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's caring for somebody, and then there's also the law, right? You know.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's like when you see someone have emotion after what they know they did was wrong, and it's like, I know what's gonna happen to them. I'm like,
maybe I'm just old and crusty. Because, like, are you
still
sad
gotta go to
because you
timeout.
got caught, or are you sad because you did wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, shout out to Zach again for being the hero and attending YouTube University. I'm sure. I know every dad I've
He
ever
actually
met.
hadn't had to do any of that.
So he just knew how to do it without. I would have had to look it up,
I was
man.
very
No
impressed.
way.
I told him, I said, this is how you know I trusted you, because I wasn't sitting out there micromanaging you and having you two pulled up. So I was like, that's how I know, like, I trusted you to handle it. And, like, I walked out there, he had this giant piece of cardboard on the ground, so every time he unhooked, like, a piece of the car, he put it down and labeled it. And I came out and I said, did you end up with any leftover screws? He said, no. I said, okay.
Well, awesome.
Hey, good
Shout
job,
out to Zach. So, yeah, that's cool. I don't really have anything spectacular happening this week for me. I mean, God, it's a continuing story of God's faithfulness. I'll just add that. I was telling Matt a little bit about it last night. Owning your business is an adventure. Some days are good, some days are bad. Sometimes you go many, many days and many weeks with like, God, I don't understand. But then he always comes through, and he's coming through once again. So just yet another testimony of, don't give up. God's, I was telling Katelyn about this earlier. So teaching a class on Wednesday night. And the thing that we were talking about this week was that as long as you're following the path and the place that God has put you, you're walking along that path, he's got you. No matter the storm you face, no matter the challenge you face, it's not going to surprise him, and you can trust in him. Now, when we go off on our own, we start chasing our own desires and making our own stupid choices, we got to deal with those consequences, right? God still got us, but we have to live with the consequences of our mistakes. But I am 100% confident that where I am right now, God put me here. That doesn't make it easy every day. It's still a choice every day of faith over fear. But this week, I guess I would say, has probably just been a lesson yet again in his continuing faithfulness. Things are ramping up here in the house. We're getting ready for a big trip this summer. I don't know. We're not that popular enough to where I got to worry about security. I'll just brag on my son a little bit. he got into the summer program at the United States Air Force Academy.
Let's go.
Which there's just a select few people that get to go. Now, a bunch of the academies have summer programs, but not everybody that applies goes. So we were super stoked that he gets to go. That's his big dream.
That's awesome.
Is to go to the academy, and this is just one step towards that. So we're kind of making a trip out of it this summer. We're gonna go. We'll take him out there, and then we're gonna spend some time gallivanting around Colorado while he's there at the academy. And things are just ramping up towards that. And God there as well is showing his provision and his purpose and continuing faithfulness. And it's like, we feel like, I don't know the only way I can explain it. Life is a roller coaster right now, but I feel like it's constantly that point where you get up to the top of the very first hill and you're like looking over the edge, and it's like fake out every time. It's like, and it's like, okay, God, can we just go? Like,
Right.
you can, it's like a little, it's like constant anxiety, and I know I need to let that go. But anyway, this is turning into a therapy session. Shall we get into the content?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, cool. I'm going to go first this week. I'll just
There you go.
doing
You
it.
haven't gone
He's doing
first
it.
in a while.
Yeah, I'll go first. So, like I said, it was interesting trying to find a creator this week that described peace well enough. But when I was flipping through my feeds, as you do, I came across this guy I've been following him for a while. And I was like, you know what? This is probably what the garden was meant to be like, the Garden of Eden, right? So this guy, he's an artist. He's very French. He's called Plumes, and what he does, I guess they're an independent artist as well. He writes music and stuff, but what really made him blow up on social media is he's an animal activist, and I'm a PETA person as well. People eating tasty animals. He probably wouldn't like that very much. He's more of like the people for the ethical treatment of animals, which, okay, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But he goes around and he plays a pink guitar, and he has like pink, they're more like maroon Doc Martens.
It's a good color.
And he sits there and he sings to these animals. And they just, the way they react, it's so cool to see their interest in the music. And some of them lie down, some of them get all up in his face. Like, the cows aren't very peaceful because they try to eat the guitar. It's kind of funny. But some of my favorites are here at the top. But it's a very like peaceful moment when he's sitting there singing to the animals and they're enjoying the music. And I was like, you know what? That's really what it's meant to be. And it also makes you want to give him a hug, even though it's an animal that can tear you from limb to limb, like the lion.
I see a lion
but it's like,
there.
if friend shaped, why not friend, right? I mean, like, why can't I go hug the lion? Someday, that's the first thing. Well, not the first thing. When new heaven, new earth, I am hugging a lion. I'm wrestling a bear. I'm riding a whale. Like, I'm doing all the things that you're not supposed to do. That's just
There
me.
you go.
But let's take a look here at this lion one, for starters.
When I look into your eyes, I can see your love is strange.
I couldn't see the fence in the thumbnail, so I'm glad there's a fence there.
Yeah.
But darling, when I hold you, don't you know I feel the same?
Huh.
'Cause nothing lasts forever, and we both know
Look at that.
And it's like, they probably have never heard anything like that or seen anything like it.
I mean, at first I was like, is this lion thinking dinner and a show?
There you go.
In a cold November.
That's so cool. Hey, if you're ever put in a situation at the safari, make sure you have a guitar.
I mean, if they didn't like it, they'd walk away, right? Like, they came over and
But if you could
They're kind of talking and they're looking at him.
Wouldn't sound be out to charm you. Oh,
That's
they
so
yelling?
cool.
That's wild.
That's so cool.
yeah. And then also,
Wow.
I have an obsession with rhinos.
Ooh.
This one
Those
right
of you who
here-
are listening to the podcast on Spotify, you have to come to YouTube and watch this creator. It's really, really neat.
Yeah, it's cool. It's one of my favorites. He's a not skip. Whenever he comes up on my feed when I'm scrolling, I watch pretty much every time he comes up. I think this is one of these rhino ones. The rhino like starts squeaking. I mean, don't you just want to hug him? Like, I just want to go up to him and hug him.
Maybe not a rhino. Maybe an elephant.
Look at his ears.
Dude.
The rhino's like, he's trying to talk to me. It's like Dory and the whale moment.
That's crazy.
My mother was a teller. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man. Down in you.
I do like his Doc Martens, though. It takes some confidence to rock the pink like
Look
that.
at that.
Oh, he does it. He pets him. That's wild.
I want to pet a rhino. Like, they're so
Dude.
powerful.
We got the chance to go on a couple safaris throughout our times traveling in
Really?
Africa, and I have footage of it somewhere. But we came across this one rhino, and all of a sudden, out of the bushes, this little baby rhino runs out.
Oh.
And man, it was the cutest little thing. He just had these little nubs where his horns were like starting to
my
grow
goodness.
in. It was so cute, man.
I would
It looked
love-
fake. It didn't even look real.
I would love to like ride an elephant and just get to pet an elephant because an elephant never forgets. And yeah.
Yeah, and some of these, again, the theme is peace. And so, like, I like watching the ones where they're, like, peaceful animals, all interesting. And then some of them get a little chaotic.
Yeah.
Like seals and
Quand le
cows.
soleil se couche, que je sens ton souffle. Soir quand nos deux bouches sont mêmes, que nos mains sont
It's kind of scary.
I would be scared because seals have teeth.
He's like heavy breathing in his ear.
I know. When your boss is like watching you at work.
I'm just gonna scooch in here real quick. I've been trying to reach you about your car.
What you working on there? What you looking at there, bud?
No, it's more like your work besties not wanting to work, but they're trying to see what you're doing, but you're trying to actually work and pay attention.
Oh man.
You're the cow one that you talked about, John.
Yeah, I think it's under. I have it on popular. I looked at it over here. There's a cow one where like the cows like just try to eat his guitar. It's hilarious. Let's see here.
Oh, there's a
Did I pass it already?
giraffe.
There it is. It's this one.
Wise men
Oh, I love this song.
on y faut chercher. But I
That's wild. I've never seen cows so interested in anything.
fall in love with you. Shall I stay?
Huh.
Would it be a sin
Yes, shoes are awesome, John.
if I can help falling in love with you?
So cool.
Why?
So yeah, that's Plumes. He does have an Instagram as well. I don't think he has a YouTube, but we'll put all the links in the description below.
I've got to go follow him right now.
But they're just it's just great content to watch. It's a brain cleanser. I haven't watched this one actually. Since we're in Florida, let's watch him sing to alligators.
Oh.
Even when the sky is falling down, even when the earth is grounding around my feet.
Brave.
Even when we try to say goodbye, you can cut the tension with a knife in the air.
Oh, wow, he's like actually in the enclosure.
Yeah. Like, there's
Yeah,
no
he's
offense
Steve
there.
Irwinning that. That's great.
'Cause I know what will happen if we get through this. And if
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Crikey.
Notice he's sitting behind the microphone stand. That's a lot
Just
of
keep.
them.
How many are there?
1, 2, 3.
There's still a lot of this video left too. I wonder if he bails.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
And I feel so damn lost. And it comes with a cost.
That's what these last videos.
And if the offense of crime
I mean, they're not being aggressive.
shoots
They're just
these
chilling.
baby, we just gotta get out. We just gotta get out. And if the skyscrapers down
This is one of those moments you do not see from your soul and close your eyes.
Yeah.
just gotta get out. We
You're gonna
just
lose a
gotta
foot.
get out.
Wow. What's the exit
He's
strategy?
singing, you
though?
gotta get out, but no, you want the alligators to stay in.
I mean, I probably would have soiled myself by that point.
So now we pet them?
Anyway, so that's Plumes official. We'll put all the links below. So if you like some soft singing and animals and seeing how they react to music, this is a great way to find a little peace in your social media feed. So,
That's fun.
No pun intended.
no
A little
pun
peace
intended.
and peace.
All right, so who wants to go next?
I can go.
All right, Matt it is. And let's make sure I got the right one here. Yep. All right, here we go. Mr. Matt.
Yes. It's Tonio, right?
Tonio Dean. Yep.
Tonio Dean. Yeah. Yeah. I actually started following this guy recently. That's why like his name isn't like on the top of mind, but he plays this just beautiful, like peaceful piano music, really. And I know he's kind of an aspiring artist, I think, on Spotify and everything, but he just has quite a few videos where it's just in the middle of like life, like going on in the background in his house. His kids, his wife are just there, and he's just playing the most peaceful music. So I don't know, for whatever reason, like it kind of like moves me when I first saw it on like an emotional level. Like I don't know, it just felt different. And I know there is, I don't know, any of his videos really are really great, but if you play even that first video in the second row where he's just got his
This
little
one?
baby in the, yeah.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Oh.
Okay, that makes me being a new parent just makes me miss it just a little bit.
Yeah, right?
Wait, he cracked John. Yeah, it's one of those audio clips that, like, as you're watching this, you can replay your baby's moments in the back of your
Yeah.
head.
It's like emotional, like, but it's so peaceful.
Oh, I love that.
You know, that's the definition or the difference between like a real artist and somebody that can just play an instrument.
Oh,
like
dude.
you can just play Twinkle Twinkle.
Yeah.
But there is
Yeah.
a heart soul
I felt
connection.
something.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
he poured himself into
That
it. Maybe
was
it's the
double
pads in the
rainbow
background.
level.
I don't know, but like also
Yeah, the
I just gotta
pads,
say
everything.
like this hits so real to me. Like I remember,
Dude, like
growing up
there's
as a kid and like having just that giant open, like the different houses that we lived in growing up. You know, before the modern way things were built, where like your kitchen is right there and you don't have furniture, so your microwave's on a on a rack, and you
yeah.
got everything just all in one room. Like, man, that just reminds me so much of childhood. Sorry, go ahead. This is your creator, Matt. Mouth of the South.
No.
Tell me to shut up. Be like, John, stop.
No, you're good. There's a few videos where his family are just in the background and he's just playing, and you can like kind of hear the background noise. So you can just like select any one of those. It's just, I don't know, I love it. It just feels like real life.
Oh, this one's got the family. Let's take a look at this.
Look at the lights inside. That's cool.
It's like they're making cookies or something.
Man, I just can't help in these moments think of like the memories the kids are gonna have when they grow up and say that my dad played the piano in the background.
He's even got like vocal effects going on in the background. It's so cool.
It's getting like a life, like a microphone. Just
Yep.
It's like he's literally playing the way he feels about these moments that he's in the moment.
that's a good. That very good. That's awesome, Katelyn. That's a good
Yeah.
observation.
That's so true.
He's playing his feels. Because when I look at moments, I hope that I can at some point, and sometimes I do. And hold up. That's the way God moments make me feel.
Mm-hmm.
If I take the time to stop and pause. There was a moment in my day a year ago. I saw trucks on the ground in the dirt in the backyard. And I stopped for a moment and I squat down and I recorded those trucks. And in my mind paused for a moment, and God kind of like spoke to me of like the imagination that took place. And like that's the type of music I hear in my head.
Yeah.
And moments like that, as if my life was a movie, to like remind me of take a moment, pause, and stay still because, oh yeah.
I mean, I gotta play it. It's Old Rugged Cross, right?
Do it. No, do it. I mean, it's peaceful.
Okay, I'm just pausing it real quick again. There are ways to play an old hymn, but then there's ways to play an old hymn. Like, come on, brother.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's taking everything in me not to start belting this song out, man. Like, I'm not a huge fan of like old hymns, but this is a good one.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's so good.
Ooh, it gives you chills down your spine.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
find
it
some of
does.
the best creators,
Oh
Matt.
man. I don't know.
Keep
It's
telling
just like,
me, Caitlin, he's the coolest one on this podcast. He's
Stop
like a
it,
sleeper
that's
hit.
not-
Literally.
that's
Like
not-
I gotta
that's
go
not
follow
it.
this guy right now as well.
yeah. Definitely do that, but no, I saw it one day and I'm like, man, that just stopped me right in my tracks. Just like it was just an overwhelming sense of just peace. And I don't know, like you said, there's playing an instrument, and then there's true musicianship and just like I think God-given ability, and for me it's pretty evident with him. So yeah, definitely worth a follow.
The school one is like clickbaiting me. Can you click the school one?
I think it's probably
that one is?
It's probably just him like talking about how to.
Oh.
I made almost $10,000
make
on
money on
Spotify
Spotify.
with piano music.
Oh.
No label, no vocals, no ads.
Okay, so I just need
Yeah.
to hit my guitar out and start playing and then put some stuff on Spotify.
There you
is
go,
what I'm
dude.
seeing there, Matt. This
Yeah.
one I gave me Mr. Rogers vibes, and I wanted to see it.
I love it.
There you go.
3, 2.
Oh, she played the bells?
You did what you want. You did this again.
It's a kid's toy too, I think.
Okay, bye.
She plays the bell. She's gone.
It is so cool, though, how he mixes the audio.
I don't know. It's just there's so many emotions. Like
I want to go follow him on
Nostalgia.
Spotify. I want to sleep to this. Like, I
Same,
can put this
yeah.
on in the background and just...
it's like wake up. Why am I crying?
Why do I feel so loved right now? I wish I could pull that look off. I
Me
look,
too.
I look like a giant Easter egg with my head about
I
to
look
pop
like a
off.
big toe.
Okay, it is a little weird how he keeps staring at my soul into the camera. Like he looks... He's like, do you feel it yet?
Yeah.
Do
It's
you
like, you
feel it
know.
yet?
3,
Yeah.
2.
Awesome creator, Matt.
Yeah.
Tony O'Dean. I will say he's quick on the... he's probably got a bot. But as soon as I followed him on the
yeah.
podcast,
Yep.
instant message back, hey, I'm also on Spotify.
Yep.
If you
Yeah,
want,
he's-
I can
he's
send
got a-
you a link.
Looks like we should do that for the podcast.
Yeah. You can
He's
get
out
right
there.
on that and figure out how to do it.
putting the work in. That's for sure.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go follow him too, and like he might become. I listen to R&B AI music, like they take
Oh, okay.
scripture and they put it to an R&B like
Oh.
beat,
Interesting.
and
Okay.
it's just scripture over and over again, but it's totally AI, and that's like if I can't sleep, can't shut
Yeah.
my brain down, just put an earbud in, I put that on, and that makes me fall asleep. But he might be my new playlist, because that's
cool.
good stuff right there. So, all right, Tony O'Dean. Links in the description below. Now, last but not least, we shall go to Katelyn's creator.
I went a whole different route from you guys. So I stumbled across this creator. And those of you, I have friends, and John knows one too. We have a shared one who has a family member, their son has autism. And I know many of friends and many of people who have children with autism. And April is actually Autism Awareness Month. And so in addition to this creator being, having peace in the name, it's Peace Love Autism. They call it PLA, and it's in Texas. And they actually just a couple days ago, like a week ago, opened a physical store in Texas with their apparel. And it's a mom who has a son with autism. And they actually just
I
featured
know
on
why
the
you
local
like 'em.
news.
They got leopard print stuff and cheetah print stuff.
I
That's
didn't
why
even see the leopard print stuff, but I just love that. Like I picked it. Obviously, it has peace in the name, so I just thought it was fitting for our topic of peace. And it's a brand, and what they do is they take a portion of that and share it with a local to Texas autism nonprofit organization to help with autism. So. But this is for like in the community there. She has a physical location where people can go. I don't have anyone specifically that I'm related to that struggles with autism, but I know friends who do, and like their kids need sometimes to be able to have sensory items or like have sensory relief or different things like that. So she has rooms and things that do that in addition to being able to have apparel. And then when you go into her store, they have resources. So if you guys go and follow this creator, take a look at their website because there is more information about why she started it and stuff about that. But she's just good people, you know. She's a good mom, and great for the community. And there's that learn more right there, John. Right under, like, right, nope, down where the text is. Sorry, where the pretty font text is.
This?
Up. Nope, the pretty girly font text.
Right there.
Yep. Mm-hmm. There's a learn more, and it kind of talks about what they are and who they are. Obviously, we won't sit here and read that now, but it's just something that's really cool. That is actually a couple, like, last week. No, I'm sorry. A year ago, I think it was 2025, if I'm remembering right. They were featured on the news. I can't remember if that's this year or last year,
Well,
but I watched it earlier.
Yeah, we can go ahead and watch it. I'm sure it explains who they are, right? Is it long?
You might want to fast forward. You can fast forward a little bit. It is a little bit longer. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but you want to get past, like, the newsy part.
It's going to be a bunch of ads.
Yeah.
Never mind. So go to the website and watch it.
Yeah.
But
they
yeah, it looks
are
like they
good
got some
people,
cool
and you
stuff.
can go take a look at their Instagram. She has some videos of, like, the shop and stuff. But the proceeds, part of the proceeds go to some of the community.
That's
so
cool.
that the second middle video,
This
you
one?
go up. No, go up one. Yeah. I think that talks about. Yeah, so they just opened the new shop. And then the first
some pretty cool
video,
merch,
I
though,
think, walks through.
This one?
Yep, she wanted to rep autism awareness merch, but she did not like what she found out there, so she created apparel modeled after, like, old school band t-shirts.
Yeah,
cool.
it definitely has a cool style to it. Like, I'd totally wear
Yeah.
that. Love needs
Yeah.
no words. That's cool. Not that I'm the definition of cool, but
This is her prepping their store to open, so
It's a cool little
and
store.
it kind of, like, gives you a little bit about, things that they have there.
that's a cool shop. I like the American flag on the panel wall like that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome.
So they have different rooms it's like a little outreach to, like, the community. So it's a shop plus, like, a little area where the community can come and bring their children and feel welcome and have resources as parents and, like, be a part of something bigger and not feel alone if that's something that you're newly going through as a family, or you're looking for people to connect with. So she's just a mom who, made something she said it changed her life for the best. So
Wow.
it's
Props to brand owners and store owners that understand the power of social media. I know too many people that own stuff that they would never do that. They would never take the time to film that video to be themselves out there on the internet. So props to you for doing that. What's her name? I didn't even catch her name.
I don't recall. I found her earlier this week, and I was more so remember the Peace, Love, Autism. So.
Oh, let me see if I can. Anyway, props to her. Even if I don't know her name, but it looks like she's got some really cool merch and stuff.
Yeah.
The designs seem really cool. And of course, Katelyn, she's a lover of animal print.
I need to get that. I didn't even see that earlier. How did I miss that whole cheetah? That's one thing I do not have in my wardrobe.
love that.
Is it a full-on cheetah outfit like that?
Be yourself, the world will adjust.
That's
I
cool.
wonder if she designs these herself.
I believe she does. In the video, it kind of talks about that if you guys go back and look. Because she wanted stuff that she would wear. Because she wanted a rep supporting the autism community. And then, so she says she modeled it after, like, old band t-shirts and things that she would want to wear because she wanted to go, especially in the month of April, have things to wear to support her son. And then didn't like anything out there. So she decided to create it for herself and others. So.
And that's how we do here in the U.S. of A.
Oh yeah. No, that's super cool. That's such a cool outlook too, just to have, and a great
It
way
looks
to bring
like
awareness.
She models it all herself, it looks like, too. So.
Yeah, cheap labor.
There you go. Small business.
I
owners
really like
unite.
that whole love needs no words thing. That shout out to those that have. I know we've said it before, but those of you parents out there who have special needs kids, God gave them to you for a reason, and I know it. I know it's not easy, and shout out to you. And you probably don't hear it enough, but you're doing a good job, Mom and Dad. Keep fighting for your kid. Keep loving them, and you're doing the right thing for sure.
Yeah.
I also love this, the Olive, the awesome community. A good pun.
That's good. That's good.
Cool. All right, so Peace, Love, Autism Shop. I know a lot of businesses are, well, not of businesses, but I know a lot of communities are doing stuff in April for autism awareness. A company that Katelyn and I used to work for together, we used to do something every year. One of our co-workers has an autistic child, and we supported him as a community, as the business community, and we would do the autism walk every year. And so it's important. Well, we'll never not promote causes, right? Especially when they help people that need help. They're born that way, and they need extra love, and God made them that way and made them special. And all we can do is stand beside them and help them through it. So cool. Peace, love, and autism. Check them out. Links below. Go support them. Support your local autism charities and chapters. And if your work doesn't do anything for Autism Awareness Month, maybe bring it up as an option for them to get involved in the community in which you operate and live. So, Matt,
Super cool.
are you ready to share and drop some manly wisdom on us?
Let's do it. I don't know if it's going to be wisdom or if it's just going to be a fun time, but let's do it.
Well, it's always a fun time when it's...
Matt's Manly Minute.
Now go.
Hello. I am here. I know I talked about it at the beginning of the podcast, but spent this past weekend at Royal Rangers Powwow, which is our campground here is on the Peace River. So I'm like, wow, how fitting. I don't know how familiar either of you are. Probably not you, Katelyn, but I don't know, John, if you know anything about the Peace River. Super
Heard of it. That's about it.
Yeah, super interesting. Really well known for like fossil hunting.
Ooh.
Very cool. I know I'm freezing, so bear with my face.
We can still hear you loud and clear. So
Might not match my words, but like people have found like megalodon teeth and like tons of shark's teeth and like mammoth bones and old like sea creature bones. So I don't know, it was fun with the group that we went with the Rangers. We had some downtime each day, and I mean the kids would always want to go down to the river and just swim, or there was a spot to jump off the riverbank into the water, so that was fun. But several of the kids came prepared, and several of the commanders, chaperones, came prepared with strainers to look for shark's teeth and other fossils. So I quickly got suckered into it because I'm always up for a good treasure hunt. And so I had my younger guy with me, and we were like looking for shark's teeth, a little bit each day, and it was just a good time. We found like 75 shark's teeth in this river. It was wild. So
that's a lot of shark's teeth.
It is a lot. I have a
That
few.
is a lot.
I can show you a
Is it
few.
called? Is it called Peace, like Peace, or like Peace, like a
Yeah,
piece of pie?
yeah. Like
Because it's got, like, a bunch of-
PEACE.
Oh,
Like that was probably one of my
wow.
better shark's teeth that I
Oh,
found.
cool.
There is another one.
That's
I
cool.
don't know if I do the whole hand.
Yeah,
thing.
you gotta do the whole
Yeah.
influencer YouTube thing.
Yeah, so if you just look at this cool stuff that we have over here.
Look at the way it sparkles.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was a lot of fun. Like I've got a chunk of some sort of I don't know. They say mammoth like tusk, but that's that's what I've got here. It's literally
we're
just
back
like
to Matt and his rocks.
I love rocks. I love me some rocks.
That is pretty cool looking though.
Yeah, this old
Okay, so
vertebrae.
question: Do
Okay.
you
It looks like a vertebrae or something.
It is, yeah.
do you just what do you do with it afterwards? Are you gonna get a shadow box? Is it just gonna randomly sit somewhere in the house? Is it you get a jar of
Oh,
stuff to
you
put
know.
it in?
Probably gonna put it in a jar like my other rocks.
There you go.
So I don't know. Like I am a cheapskate a lot of times when it comes to buying like souvenirs. And like I said before, like I love to like collect rocks from different places I've gone. But there's been a few places I've gone specifically like Hawaii for one. Like there was sea glass or sand glass, whatever you call it, everywhere. And so like I've got a jar just of that from Hawaii because it was like just a special like significant place where I found it. So this could just be like a special little jar of teeth and bones.
I've got a jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt.
You should get a jar and do one of two things. Either like every trip you take, because it might be something special for your kids later, so it's sentimental, and you guys write a little note and tuck it in with the jar with the stuff that you have.
Yeah.
And so that one day they'll like pull it out and read the memory alongside of the fossil that you found.
I should do that. I should put a note in each one. I mean, I've got a lot of jars of rocks. I'll be honest. I got a lot of rocks.
You should
I mean,
make
we got a lot.
totally
got a lot.
rad shark tooth necklaces for your boys, man.
You should
I
start
was actually
writing
thinking about
dates
doing
on
that
your
too.
rocks. You start writing dates on
Yeah.
the rock. Like found that like date.
Yeah.
Found.
That's okay. I mean, now we're getting in the weeds. I like it. I'll have to think about that, but I will say it was a great trip, and I know just on the theme of peace this week, despite being with just a bunch. I think our group was about 35 or 40, just boys and men. But despite there being such a big group,
That's a really big group.
it's a big group. Plus, I mean, all of the Florida district was there, so. On Friday night and Saturday and Sunday morning, there was like over 1,000 kids like scattered
Wow.
throughout this property. It was awesome, but there were still moments where like it was peaceful. And one night in particular, my I keep wanting to call him my little guy, but he's like my second oldest, and he's not so little anymore. But he was just kind of getting worn out from the weekend. It was our last night there, and there was actually going to be a service that night starting at 8 p.m., which is pretty late for a little dude. And so he just, we had dinner at the campsite, and his stomach was starting to hurt, and he just got super emotional. And I just couldn't really console him. And so he wanted to call mommy, he wanted to FaceTime mommy, and so we tried, we couldn't get a hold of her. So I'm just like, hey buddy, let's come lay down, and laid him down in the tent and just prayed with him. And I just went out to let one of the other guys know, like, hey, I'm probably going to stay back at the campsite tonight. And I walked back into my tent, and he's just passed out. He's just out cold. I looked at my clock. It's like 6:34. He's just zonked out. He was out of it. So I just let him sleep. And so everyone else went to the main service, which is like kind of like a half-mile hike away, I feel like. Probably not that far. Quarter mile, I don't know. But it was far enough to where it was like the whole campsite was just empty. And so it was just such a peaceful time just to sit there in silence, in nature, just reflect and kind of pray and hear what God's speaking. But it was just anytime I'm in nature, it's just such a peaceful time. I mean, I know I've said it before.
Matt loves his nature.
I love me some woods. But no, it was just, I had a moment like that, so it was very awesome, and just the fact that it was on the Peace River was an added bonus. But I definitely encourage you, if you're interested in fossil hunting and treasure hunting and all that, look up some videos on YouTube of like fossil hunting on the Peace River, and like there's guys and gals pulling out like shark teeth like the size of my hand out of this river. It's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So, but yeah,
Cool.
that's just my little little story for this
So
week.
get out in nature, do some shark tooth hunting, but enjoy the peace of it and soak it up. Huh? Is that
There you
Matt's
go.
Manly Minute? All right. That's been
Matt's Manly Minute.
You were going in and out there for a minute, man, but you came in clear and strong at the end.
Oh, no.
So that's what matters.
You
right?
might
Finish
just
strong.
put a picture of like just his picture with a little audio blip at the bottom.
Just my mouth moving.
Oh man, that almost makes me want to go camping. But then I remember
Dude.
it's Florida, and I'm like, yeah, no,
It was
good.
It was beautiful weather. I'll tell you that. It was
Dude.
like high 50s at night, and
My wife
good.
and I last weekend went to Bay Point Park. You know where that is?
Yep.
It's a beautiful spot to go watch a sunset, but the no-see-ums were
Soon
vicious.
as
I
as
look
soon as
like
the-
Oh,
I
I
have
hate those things.
I look like I have leprosy right now because I've got like bites all over my arms and I went and got in the cab. I had to watch the sunset through the rearview mirror because I
Yep.
could not sit outside. They were eating me alive.
No, they're bad
Ugh,
out there.
I
They're bad out there.
cannot with no CMs. I cannot. I'm like, they're awful. That and mosquitoes.
Yep. No, I agree with you there. That's the not so fun part about being in the
So
woods.
I stay inside, but whatever. That's me. I think we're about that. We are an hour and 11 minutes in. Time to wrap it up. I think.
Yeah.
Let's pick next week's topic, shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's do this, and then we'll do this. Neon green. All right.
We have a lot of green left. The purple's almost gone.
Doesn't
there
it?
any,
I
like-
thought it updated. I guess I don't know. Does it
And
not?
watch
update?
Hugs be last.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that,
Just
Katelyn?
saying,
That's
I'm
just
calling it
mean.
now.
That's just mean. All right,
I'm calling
let's
it
go
now.
ahead and spin that
Wheel.
wheel. Come on, Hugs. Come on, Hugs. Okay. Encouragement. I already know which creator I'm going to use. This one's going to be easy for me.
Oh man, I'll
Encouragement.
think about that.
Off topic. But have you guys ever watched Couples Retreat? The
Yes.
movie?
Yes.
Encouragement. Whenever I see that word, that's all I can see. Adults, go watch it. Kids, don't look it up. But anyway, so encouragement is going to be episode 19. Can you believe we are almost at 20 episodes?
No, I cannot.
We do need to discuss what we're going to do for the 20th, because that'll be another live premiere. And so I'm cool talking about this here, because in the comments below, those of you that watch us regularly, when would you like to have a live premiere? Because we're thinking Saturday morning's not the best time because of sports and kids and all that other stuff. I'm an old fogey. I'm at home on Saturday morning if I can help it. Like, you have to pry me from my bed on Saturdays, and I am not a happy person unless food's involved for me to do anything on a Saturday morning. But we're thinking maybe doing a live premiere on like a Friday night or even Saturday night instead for those. So let us know in the comments below whether you guys would prefer to do the live premiere on the Friday night before or the Saturday night or even Sunday night. Let us know if you guys would be more apt to join and hang out with us and do the live premiere there, because we want to keep doing them, because it is fun when everybody gets into the chat and watches along and either laughs with or at us. I don't really care which, but
Definitely laughs at me.
yeah. And I guess another good moment to go ahead and plug as well. If you're watching this long and you have yet to subscribe, I'll just go ahead and remind you again. I don't understand why you've watched and not subscribed, but please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. Smash that notification bell so that you get notified every Saturday when we upload a new video. We are trying to get better with social media as well, so you'll start seeing more clips of us going out there. Clips of the podcast that you can share with friends and family. That's probably the biggest thing that I would ask any of you guys. If you enjoy the podcast, if you enjoy listening to us in audio form or watching us on video, tell people about it. Share it with friends and family. And we're trying to grow this thing, trying to make it a positive force for something. And we appreciate your support. 2 thumbs up. 2 wiggly thumbs up. Any final thoughts, Katelyn, Matt?
I think I'm gonna sleep very good tonight. Just being in my own bed has been nice, and off that little camping mat that has offered no protection from uneven ground. So that's what I think.
There's something about your home bed. Like,
Yeah.
once you reach a certain age, and you guys are still spring chickens, youngins, once you get a certain age and you get in that bed and it's your bed and you love it, it's like your whole body just goes, oh.
Yeah.
The
See,
pain
that
is
already
gone.
happens. I don't really notice that I miss my bed until I come back. Like, there are some people that are like, man, they sit in the bed and like, oh, this is not my bed. But I get to the point where it's like, I can sleep in anywhere, but then I get home and it's like my bed and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize what I was missing.
Yeah, I can sleep anywhere too, but people call that narcolepsy. I'm not sure.
That is a medical condition. You should seek.
I think it's a guy thing. Like, I don't know. Like,
I don't know. I think it's an age thing. I think like the older we get, because I'm at the point now, and maybe it's because I stay up too late, but I can literally just fall asleep sitting up, and I never understood it.
I've always been able to do it though. Like, no matter, like if I had a moment, like when I was in masters and I was a college kid when we would be traveling or whatever, like sleep was a rare thing. So like if you were in the bus or you were in the van or you were just chilling at a church for an hour waiting on somebody for whatever, like that pew is now a bed and I am sleeping and I can go to sleep like that. I've always been able to
just
do
a
that.
life skill. I don't know.
Shut
When
down.
you choose to sleep on your lunch break, like I do.
I used to do that too. Used to
Like
Wow.
I'm so thankful I live 5 minutes from where I work, because I'm like, peace out, y'all. I'm gonna go take a nap and then I will be back.
Oh, see, that's cheating. You got to go home.
That is-
like
that
I
is
used to sleep
cheating.
in the car. I have to set alarms.
Yeah, no,
so I
I'm
didn't
too nervous.
oversleep.
I'm too nervous to sleep in a car. I don't want someone to come knock and like, are you okay? And completely
Yeah.
interrupt my nap. So
That's fair.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I used to do it, it was a parking deck that we parked in. So I could always, nobody was walking around peeking in people's cars if they were. I mean, there was a guard that had the deck, but I used to get some good naps in. Those are some great naps, sleeping in the parking deck,
Maybe that's what I need to start doing.
napping in the car.
Yeah. I mean, something, somewhere.
You can go find you a hay bale somewhere in a barn.
There we go.
Curl
we
up
go.
and go to sleep. The aroma of coffee.
Make
on
my
the
own little
breeze.
nap pod. There you go. Here's my
Anyway,
coffee trailer.
so join us next week, dropping next Saturday. It'll be episode 19. What did I say it was? Encouragement. Wow.
It was a test. It was a
Brain,
test.
brain,
Almost
brain.
failed.
Encouragement. And, well, until next time, again, it's been a pleasure having you guys join us. Hopefully you smiled, maybe you cried and felt the feels. You definitely laughed. If not, what's wrong with you? I don't care.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time. Same bat channel, same bat time. And for now, we out.
peace.
Light mode, turn that frown around. Bright side vibes bouncing all around. Hopes bursting out, laughter everywhere. Packed with pure joy, we're taking you there. Light mode, wonder we bring. Good times forever, hear us sing. Feel the beat. Flip your feet.